Welcome, Pillow Gear Pothead Joe Pop Putty Man here. This is your July free game review. Now, I know before you comment below and the trolls start telling me this is way late, I understand that this video is late. It's been a hectic July and I haven't been able to do any of the reviews for July's games, and there's reasons why to that, which I will be explaining throughout each video. If you're not familiar with the free game review, each month I review each game that's free on PlayStation Network, whether it be a cross-buy through Vita or PS3 or just strictly PS4. And if you're not familiar with it, this is what the free game review playlist looks like. You can find this in the PlayStation, you can find all these games in the PlayStation Store until Monday, and you can also check out all my reviews on the channel. There is a playlist on the channel. Just go scroll down, you should be able to find it. But why am I late, or why am I doing this now? Well, first off, I totally had a busy month. I haven't been able to really do anything to set up free game reviews for this month. And one of the games, which I'll explain, I've actually already played it or already owned. So we're still going to do a review on it, but we'll get to that when we get to that part. But I'm also going to be featuring the games that are going to be available in August. This coming up Tuesday, no joke, August 1st is on a Tuesday. They will drop that day. Go pick up those games. You'll see those at the end of this video. I will definitely show you what games will be available, and this coming up month is huge, really huge. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this free game review for July's PlayStation Plus free games. And let's start off with the first title on the list. When it comes to Until Dawn, first and foremost, this is probably the best game you can get this month with all your selections in July. So again, even though you have to have until Monday, I would definitely go grab it. Until Dawn has this reminiscence and scariness that make it different from other games. It's if you're familiar with games like Heavy Rain, I can't think of any other at the moment, but basically Heavy Rain, when you make your choices within the game and try not to be scared. That's what Until Dawn is all about. Until Dawn is about making those right choices and hoping that your choices will not kill the people or the people involved in this game. Few of the people in this game you'll actually recognize. You'll recognize Hayden Panettiere from Heroes, and I can't think of his name, but he was from the show Mr. Robot. But he's well known for that show. He's also in this game. And a few other actors that I may not know by name, or majority of them I don't know by name, but they might have been in movies that I'm not familiar with. So when it comes to Until Dawn, again, it's a factor of what roles, what you do in the game. Every step you take can change the ending, the feel of the game. There are jump scares. There are times where you're searching for things, and it all breaks down to what you do. So Until Dawn is definitely a game you need to grab while you have a chance. If you haven't, go to the PlayStation Plus store or to the store, any one of them. Just look up Until Dawn, and if you've got PlayStation Plus, you can definitely download it for free. All right, so there you have it. That's what we think about Until Dawn. Let's move on to the next game. So the next game for July of 2017 is Game of Thrones by Telltale Games. Now, if you're familiar with the Telltale Game series, it's actually a lot like what Until Dawn does, where your choices affect the whole game and the story just in general. But with Game of Thrones, or just the Telltale Games in general, they have more of a cartoony feel, and they appeal to the masses of those that love those shows. I, unfortunately, have not gotten the pleasure of seeing Game of Thrones, so this didn't appeal to me, but at the same time, the Telltale Games never appealed to me in the first place. You do get to move around, but the combat feels so much different than you would in other games, and I think that's what makes it different from other games, is that it's much easier for people to pick up because the controls are shown for you on the game. Basically, you play a squire that is about to be promoted to a let's say a knight, or whatever they might call it in the world of Game of Thrones, and you witness a massacre within your world, and several things happen within your story that affect things that you may do or what may happen. That's basically what Telltale games are all about. And that's what the Game of Thrones one as well. And I've played plenty of Telltale games here and there, tried them out. You can check my free game reviews. I've done like the Borderlands 1, and I think I can't remember what the other ones I've tried before, but I've tried a few of them. And if they were free for PlayStation Network, they should be my free game review. I really, unfortunately, don't have much to say about this game, so let's move on to the last game in July's free game review.
It demands a response.
Don't Die, Mr. Robot is the last game in the July free games for PlayStation Network, and this is the last free game review. Now, Don't Die, Mr. Robot is a little bit of a unusual game. It has that old arcade feel to it. Basically, you play this block that is a robot, I guess, and you can't let him die. And the main objective to killing things and keeping things from attacking you is by collecting fruits. And in the game, when you collect a fruit, if any of the bots or things coming after you around it, they will be destroyed. Simple as that. There's nothing really complex about the game except for a lot of dodging, a lot of moving, and a lot of collecting fruits. I mean, it's inventive for its time and everything, and I'm sure it's a newer game and they were trying to think of something of an old school feel, and it's actually kind of addictive at first. But then there is repetitiveness when it comes to this game, and you will die a lot, you know. I know my first time I got a gold medal, but it's simplicity at its best. And this is the PlayStation Plus cross-buy that you can get for your PlayStation Vita as well. So it is a Vita game. You will have to search it up. It is called, again, Don't Die, Mr. Robot. And that's the theme of the game. Don't die, Mr. Robot. So there you have it. That's simple as that. There's nothing else to be explained. Well, there you have it. That is my review of the 3 games available for July 2017. Again, I am sorry that these are late. I wanted to make sure to at least get these out there before August comes, which the games for August will be dropping on August 1st, which is a Tuesday. All games come out the first Tuesday of every month for PlayStation Network, and this month they're exactly on the 1st. So make sure to go check those out. Actually, I think you guys would like to know exactly what's going to be there. Am I correct? Well, for next month, we're in for a treat. We're actually getting Just Cause 3, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, and the independent game Downwell. Again, these will be available on August 1st, 2017, which is this Tuesday. Make sure you go check them out. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the little notification bell to become part of the notification squad. And as always, I am Putty Man with Gamer Pods. Don't forget, we're all about the high score. Peace out, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.